Hello, everybody, and welcome to IC Markets Market Commentary. My name is Tamar Mehr from Trade with Precision. So, US indices continued their rally while crude oil retreated on reports that Iran is considering a US proposal. In currency markets, dollar yen broke above the 160 level, which prompted the Japanese authorities to intervene in the market and prop up the yen. So I want to start here with a chart of the S&P 500, and here on the monthly we can see the strong uptrend. We have clear series of higher highs and higher lows. We had a pullback into the buy zone, that area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages, and a strong break and a close above the previous high for the month of April. So let's take a look here on the weekly chart. And on the weekly chart, we can see the strong recovery from a lower low to a higher high. We do need to note that we are currently overextended, meaning there's quite a distance between where price action sits right now and the moving averages. And if we'll take a look here on the daily chart, we can see that on the daily, we are also overextended over here, and we also closed the day with a bearish rejection candle. So we could see a continuation of this pullback. So there are two areas that I'm looking for this pullback, either a small pullback in the context of the lower time frame, and that is in and around the area of 71.80. If we'll take a look here on the 4 hours, we can see that we had a couple of touches at that area before breaking higher and continuing. And if I'll add the Fibonacci retracement of this latest move, so from the latest low to the high, we can see that we've got the 50% retracement clustering very nicely with this level. So in the context of the lower time frame, I'll be looking for a pullback to test this level from above and a continuation of this move. But we could see a deeper pullback in the context of the higher time frame. So from the daily move, I'm looking for the area of 7100, and on the weekly move, I'm looking at the level of 7,000. So that is why I need to see signs that the buyers are coming back, and they could react to each of those levels on the way to a deeper pullback. Next, I want to take a look at a chart of the Nasdaq. And the Nasdaq, if we'll take a look here on the monthly chart, is a similar story. Strong uptrend, pull back into the buy zone, that area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages, and a strong push on the month of April to close at a new all-time high and a higher high. So similarly, I'm looking for the lower time frame for potential opportunities. And the first level sitting in and around the 27,400, and the next one is at the round number of 27,000. If we'll take a look here on the 4 hours, we can see there are a little bit of touches at that area, but none of it is precise, but it will bring us back into the buy zone. So currently, I'm waiting for a bit of release of this very strong buying pressure and a continuation of this move. If we'll take a look on the weekly, from a weekly point of view, a deeper pullback, I'm looking for a test of the 26,200 area, which was the previous swing high. Next, let's have a look at the chart of crude oil. Now, crude oil broke again above the level of 100, found resistance in and around the 110, and currently pulling back. We have managed to make a higher high here on the daily chart, but still coming from a lower low. So we haven't yet changed direction on the daily chart. For bullish opportunities, I'd like to see the lower time frame change direction. So here on the 4 hours, we can see the reaction to the level, but we are still in a downtrend. And a similar story is on the 1 hour. So we are still in a downtrend and simply pulling back into the sell zone. What I'd like to see is potential push toward the 105, a pullback, retest this level, and then looking for a continuation of this move. So on crude oil, I am looking for confirmation that we are back in an uptrend from the lower time frame. Lastly, let's take a look at dollar yen. Now, dollar yen broke above the level of 160, and that pushed the Japanese authorities to intervene in the market, propped up the yen, and pushed the price strongly lower toward the level of 155. And if we'll jump straight into the monthly chart, we can see that we cleared the previous swing lower high, but not the ultimate high over here. However, we simply pull back in the context of the monthly into the buy zone, that area between the 10 and the 20 moving averages. So we could see more buyers coming in into this market. However, we do need to keep in mind that these currency intervention do carry a higher risk. Happy trading, everyone. Bye for now.